I've read articles from well-regarded outlets that seem to be listing all of the mistakes the show made or the inconsistencies that it has brought to A New Hope, and I don't really see it. I don't. I actually think the show added some fairly significant things to A New Hope and its legacy.
What, are you retarded?
It literally does the opposite, Stuckman. It literally makes scenes from A New Hope not make sense.
General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars. Now he begs you to help him in his struggle against the Empire.
The line should be,
General Kenobi, years ago you rescued me multiple times from the Empire. Now I need your help again.
just imagine watching this show before watching A New Hope for the first time. This shit would be confusing as hell.
This show does such a good job enriching the experience of the emotional journey of A New Hope.
No!
The only thing this show does a good job at is making scenes like this not make sense.
Can't believe he's gone.
According to this series, Leia knew Obi-Wan better than Luke did. So why is her only reaction to Obi-Wan's death,
There wasn't anything you could have done.
That doesn't make sense.
This is why myself and others say that Disney Star Wars is not Star Wars. Shouldn't she be just as upset or even more upset than Luke is? Oh wait, I forgot. The Force is female, strong women, Disney Star Wars. How stupid of me. Disney has shown us multiple times that they are perfectly willing to destroy moments in George Lucas Star Wars to elevate Disney Star Wars. And they don't care. And these people here that defend Disney, they don't care either.
Other than, I understand the argument of like, why is Leia not talking about the fact that she knows Ben in the message? Whatever, I don't care about that. That is so unimportant to me.
Yes, because continuity, canon, things making sense, being respectful to George, none of that shit matters because we got Obi-Wan versus Vader one more time, the rematch of the century, right?
What they've done here is they've made A New Hope richer.
Yeah.
No, idiots, they did the exact opposite. And let me pose this question to you. How long until Disney has to go back and fix, or dare I say, remake the original trilogy in order to make it make sense with the Disney canon? Because you know that day is coming.
Stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come.
And what a sad day that will be. Moving on. Now, this one genuinely surprised me a little bit, which is hard to do. The fact that these people cite Reva not killing Luke at the very last second after chasing him through the entire Tatooine desert counts as redemption.
Reva redeemed herself, and I'm so incredibly happy for her.
And him being able to give some redemption to her, and her also find redemption in her own way, is good, is great.
Is great.
And I'm honestly so incredibly happy for her. That outcome was great.
Honestly, Reva is one of the worst written characters in all of Disney Star Wars. She goes from bad to good, back to bad, and then back to good again. Survives 2 lightsaber impalements, one of which happened when she was a child. Classic Disney Star Wars.
And I thought that was a great exploration of how a character can go down a path of revenge and realize that they're becoming the person they hate.
And literally takes screen time away from the character people are tuning in to see, Obi Wan Kenobi.
That's great writing.
Maybe I shouldn't have been so surprised that she was going after Luke. I mean, she's like injured. She's not in the best mental state as it is. And
the show literally gives no explanation as to why Reva is going after Luke. So this next part is just these people literally pulling shit out of their asses trying to explain it.
You know, violence is what she knows, what she's relied on all this time. So
she obviously has been through a lot, and she was acting on pain. She was acting on hurt and trauma.
Also somebody who's not thinking 100% clearly.
No shit, Sherlock!
So remember when I said earlier that Reva takes time away from Obi Wan Kenobi, whose name is in the title of this show? Now wait till you fucking hear this.
I wanted to mention the Reva's fight because I feel like that was such a strong moment and it was overshadowed by the insane fight that Kenobi was having with Vader.
So your only problem with Obi-Wan versus Vader is that it takes screen time away from Reva. That is like the radical, man-hating feminist take. Please consider that like button a middle finger to this bitch and smash the shit out of it for me. And please subscribe if you haven't already.
I don't get it. I don't get the hate.
You guys were making this out like this is the worst thing I was ever going to watch in my life.
It is. It truly is. In terms of the damage done to the original trilogy and the damage done to these legacy characters, it is one of the worst things Disney Star Wars has ever done.
People are genuinely not allowed to just simply like something anymore that's put out by a large company like Disney.
Here's the thing, Stuckman, and this is what you and the rest of your community fails to understand. There's a big difference between liking something and being a shill. There's a big difference between enjoying the show and selling out for it with fake reactions. Now, this is either the fakest reaction of all time or she has the biggest vibrator of all time all up inside her. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Sometimes guys just let people watch things and decide for themselves and enjoy it.
No!
I just hate that I can't sit in front of this camera and be like, these past 6 episodes made me happy and I enjoyed watching them without having to defend myself constantly.
Well, Stuckman, allow me to officially welcome you to the internet, you fucking pussy.
Come on. You've got a ways to go.
I needed that. I needed that. I didn't know my heart needed that.
If you know me, you know that Qui-Gon is one of my favorite characters.
What the fuck?
Ugh.
I literally, that was the most incredible episode of any TV show that I've ever witnessed.
All of that over a cameo. All of that over key jingling. And they do this in every single one of these Disney Plus Star Wars shows. Boba Fett, The Mandalorian Season 2.
Do you remember Boba Fett? I do remember Boba Fett.
Luke Skywalker, The Mandalorian Season 2. Luke Skywalker, Book of Boba Fett. Ahsoka, Book of Boba Fett. Cad Bane, Book of Boba Fett. Zeb, Mando Season 3. Anakin Skywalker, Ahsoka. C-3PO, Ahsoka. And these people lose their fucking minds over even the most subtle of references.
Hello there.
He said the thing. He said, "Oh my God, there's so many references in this fucking episode. I can't. My heart, I can't handle it."
And I say this all the fucking time, and it's worth reiterating. This is who Disney is making Star Wars for. So remember in the finale when Obi-Wan sliced Vader's mask? Now this might be disturbing to some of you, so viewer discretion is advised.
But here's another reason, like another proof that I love the broken mask so much.
I'm blinded by white.
And by the way, you should really hit the gym and do some goddamn squats.
What happened to some good old-fashioned pancake butt? Now that's what Mom used to make. Nice and flat.
Not so nice, but definitely flat.
For me, their confrontation in this episode, in the finale, I think it's one of my favorite Star Wars things ever.
That's a great send-off for Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. First of all, no. And second, I fully expect to see him in another show somewhere down the line.
Yeah. But give me some more Reva.
Clearly, these people love Star Wars. They know Star Wars inside and out, and it really shows. It showed through in every single episode, in my opinion.
You are delusional, you're in denial, you are a fake fan, and you are a shill. And again, this is who Disney is making Star Wars for, and this is why we will never have great Star Wars ever again. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out some of the other Star Wars Obi Wan content live on the channel. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.